as their guys will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Marr now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
So you need me tissue? Walking my brother's ministries. Just give me some from the bathroom. Please and thank you.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Thank you.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Wentz to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be brought down shy of 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Wentz.
What happened in his zone?
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39.
No.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Throwing now is Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Wentz. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short.
You find anything, baby?
And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, cue top.
Elliott looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Next turn. It's a short.
Off play action Elliott. Here's Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Look at Jay.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Are you gonna ask him, Mom?
You open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
You don't care?
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Feeling sick.
I had cleaned his nose like 4 times already.
You will just say we had one of those.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
All
One thing
right.
to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter games,
Oh, wow, he caught that? That should have been a pick.
Get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, going to get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On first down, they run with Howard. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 41, Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Wentz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go counter with Howard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now Wentz. Trying to set the screen, and it's
happy I played the outside on that.
Picked up by Anthony Brown. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. He tried to get something going there with a little toss behind the line of scrimmage. Unsuccessful.
How about the athleticism of the coverage, though? Being able to dance with him coming out of the backfield. That's not easily done, but not only did he dance,
he made that last-minute adjustment and played the outside.
Ended up with 6 points for his team.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run with Howard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
That had to be the ugliest pick I've seen in my life. This dude tipped that backwards like volleyball. Look at that.
And then it's the tip drill. And good
I don't even know that that's a pick or not. That looked like it touched the ground. I'm about to challenge that. That looked like it touched the ground. I don't think he caught that.
To react to it and pull in the interception.
Wow, they said he caught that? Okay, all right. I'll take the Madden BS.
By the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's Elliott, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Prescott finding Witten, and he has another 1st down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 43.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize.
I was trying to throw it away. It was too late.
For the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Come here, your nose is running again. Right.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Come on. I did possession. Hold on to that.
Play on the football there, and it's second down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Third and long for Prescott.
Go away. He's open.
And he's going to go
Cooper
down.
is wide open.
Second back at the 42. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
Yes, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
You want to go lay down, Papa? Come on.
And really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
He's okay?
Yeah.
I think he just got up there. He must have lay down. Riley, you're out the room messing with your brother.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's third and short. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Howard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Right now in the second quarter on the defensive side, they got to feel pretty good about what they're doing.
They should embrace the feeling they have now, embrace the way that they're playing, and continue that through the half. I know defensive coordinators sometimes overthink it, start wondering how they're going to be attacked. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Room here to run. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 60 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you don't want to.
They switched me to the corner, that's a pick. They switched me to the safety.
Offensively, nothing on the
They took me to the corner, that is a pick six.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz.
Out of bounds.
Sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
It got his man complete.
That was an ugly switch.
Midfield and
That
inside
was
the
an ugly switch.
Now
They let me switch the heat perfectly. Could have picked that off.
They get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
She's a silly girl.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Riley.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They had not given much
You were not thinking about that band until she picked it up. Let her see it. Riley, calm down. It's TT. They say, please.
So much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at it.
See it. What did I see it? You were not thinking about that band until she picked it up.
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Let her see it.
They're a physical group, and we just
You were not thinking about that bear until she picked it up. She's not hurting you. She knows it's yours. She's going to give it back to you, so calm down. I'm not going to let her keep it. She just wants to see it.
Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Riley, you guys have me in a crap. That's TT's bear, okay? Okay, you share with your sister. That's not your bear. That's TT's bear.
14 seconds remaining.
You can play with it for a little bit, then you gotta give it back, okay? You gotta give it back. Stop stepping on the bear. Riley, enough. I'm gonna tell Daddy to take
How about this? 4th and long, and they're gonna go for it.
I'm gonna tell your daddy to take it.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz.
I missed the easy tackle. I seen that coming.
6 and a conversion.
I seen that coming and missed the easy
That
tackle.
was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt, and this one is right down Broadway.
Oh,
So
I
a
missed
big
the
play
easy
before the end of the
tackle.
half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Okay, up, TT.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
And then you can go play with your daddy.
Bless you.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome, Bill.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Baby tired? Yeah, good night.
Final play of the half. Prescott on the RPO. Prescott's going to keep it himself. Completes it right side to Cooper. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Riley, what's it?
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Ow. Jesus.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Elliott.
I chose the wrong hole. Went to the right. I was gone.
Quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
I took that hole in the right. The safety just got blocked by the freaking corner. I was dosed.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. And that is man. That's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, he has stood out. If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th.
Of those guys, and I could have had a chance to get a field goal.
Brandon, when you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
What are you doing?
Picked off by George Iloka. And his crew will take over
pick 6 and you ran backwards.
35-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, let's get second.
Prescott to throw it.
What?
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Had Elliott on that wheel route.
Sack. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I had you, Elliott, on that wheel route.
Here will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down.
No one gets the bear, okay? Go have a seat. I'm done.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
All right, I'll get my damn nerve.
Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that'll push the lead up to 17. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's see what you got.
Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. He's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Given 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Girl, you know.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Peek it, peek it, peek it.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. But that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team, because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
On a jet sweep, here's Cooper. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Her daddy said, no, daddy.
No. Okay. Give me a second, bro.
Prescott from the gun. And that'll be in.
You drop it, you
well,
bull.
they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Give me a second to get my mom to kick this field goal, and I will get you some
You hear the
chicken.
calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away.
Some Asian when you rub on your toes.
Ling Ling?
Alright.
Ling Ling was trying to take me home with her toes that day. Damn, look at you up here. Should do that mohawk thingy and just have it come down and break this out. So what are you doing to her hair? What are you gonna do to her hair?
Put it in a bun? What else am I gonna do to that?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Come here, Titsy,
And
Riley,
on the
let me
last
do your
go-around,
hand.
they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Wentz going to throw. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30.
That was a mixed match.
Touchdown,
84 speed safety playing Deshaun Jackson.
62 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cobb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Now Elliott. Tackle made there by Zach Brown. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
You want to put your daddy to work. You got to put him out there again. Local RJ, you want to learn how to do hair so bad. You gonna learn today?
My shop's closed.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Remember that? Remember he said that, right?
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Baby cake.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
There you go, forward rallying.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
As he got that pass off.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So you gotta listen to my mama.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Right there.
I can't do it, babe. Again, just got to lock up.
Throwing now is
wide open. What are you doing?
Works over the middle. And they finally take him down enough before he reaches the 43. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. Now a play fake. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The sack by Robert Quinn. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
I get my head done, TT. To have bees like big sister.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.